Good morning, Flosstube. My name is Crystal, and this is my channel about cross stitch. Today I can't remember what day this goes up, so I don't know what day it is. But I am filming an extra video, a Stitch With Me, where I stitch and answer questions. I have my list here. And if that's not your cup of tea, then you don't have to watch. I just thought it was something fun to do. Flosstube for me is all about making connections with other people, and that's easier when you actually know something about each other. So, the pattern I am stitching today is Santa Claus is Coming to Town from Stitching with the Housewives, and I am stitching on 14 count black Aida. That's where I'm starting. This is a new start today, and I did this little part this morning. So my goal today is to get the bottom border and possibly one or two houses in. So that is what I'm going to work on while I answer some questions. Haven't looked over the questions. Oh, that's a knot. Haven't looked over the questions, so I have no answers prepared. I got a lot of really good feedback from the first one of these that I did. So we're just gonna, can't connect to the cloud. That is okay. All right. Oh boy. First question. If you want to see the first video, I will link it below. That was kind of like a, what is your name? Blah, blah, blah. You know, the beginning questions. All right. Who is your favorite actor? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Possibly. I could really easily tell you who my least favorite actor is. But let's keep it positive. My favorite actor, what are my favorite movies? I like action films, horror movies, like old horror movies, not new ones. I would say, oh boy, possibly, well, I really like Harrison Ford, Vin Diesel, because Fast and the Furious is one of my favorite series. I don't know. Who is your favorite actress? I don't know. I don't really have one. I'm trying to think. Probably somebody funny. Who's funny? I don't know. She's not really an actress. But I really like, and I'm going to keep the summer of 2020 out of my opinion. I really like Ellen DeGeneres. I think she's, what did I do here? I've got a knot. Okay, there we go. I think she's funny and kind, and whether or not that is her real personality, who knows? Um, I really like, I really like Reese Witherspoon. I've loved everything she's been in. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I don't really have a favorite. Who's your favorite celebrity? I don't know. I don't think I have one. Um, it would probably be somebody that's totally normal. Probably somebody that doesn't live in LA. Somebody that doesn't do a lot of social media. Oh. Oh, what is her name? My favorite actress is Kristen Bell. For sure. For sure. It's my favorite actress. I loved the Veronica Mars series, the original one. Let's see. Favorite celebrity? I don't know. Might be her. She's just totally normal. I like normal humans. Let's see. Who's your favorite musician? Matthew West is my favorite. Who's your favorite person in the world? My son. We do this thing every night when he's going to bed, where I tell him, "You're my most favorite person ever." And he says, "You're my most favorite person ever, too." It's cute. Your favorite childhood memory? Huh. Probably some of the things I talked about in my first. But actually, no. I know what it is. I got in a lot of trouble for it. My grandmother, my stepdad's mom, they owned a large house in Lancaster, Wisconsin. And it had, I mean, if you include the attic and the basement and the crawl space and all the, anything that has stairs, there were 7 floors. It was a big girl. And there were all these hidden nooks and crannies, and my grandmother was totally fine with me going through whatever I wanted to go through. So I found all sorts of treasures at their house. I loved being at their house. But I think my favorite memory at their house is, I got in so much trouble. She was an avid gardener. Her garden was huge. And not huge as in like I was a kid so it seemed huge, because she passed away like 6 years ago and I went back to the house. It was still huge. Like, she had a whole separate flower garden. I mean, the woman was a gardener. But she had this really long row of grapevines. And when I was probably like, I don't know, 6 or 7, I filled the entire wheelbarrow with grapes. And this was in the late 80s when children were not supervised 24/7. So I filled the entire wheelbarrow with grapes and stomped them. with my dirty feet in an effort to make wine. I was born in the 80s. We were wild children. I got in so much trouble. She was so mad. Yeah, that's probably my favorite childhood memory. Either that or going to the coast. We went to Galveston every summer. That might be one of them too. Gotta turn the page. Okay. Your favorite color. Anything in the blue family? Well, I don't know. If you looked at me, you would think my favorite color was black or gray. And that is my favorite color to wear. But my favorite color that's pretty is anything in the blue family. I'm a water baby, so I love watercolors. They're my favorite. This one's weird. What is your favorite cultural activity? Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Probably any sort of festival. Yeah, where my family lives in Ennis, Texas, there's a polka festival every year. And that is super fun. All sorts of dancing and stuff. In Michigan, every spring, there's a tulip festival. It's called Tulip Time Festival. That's probably my favorite festival. Probably any sort of festival. I don't really have like a favorite cultural activity, I guess. I don't know. I will say that I'm highly fascinated and somewhat obsessed with Amish people. That culture. They have got some grit, y'all. Whether you think they're crazy or not, whether you agree with their religion or not, they have got some grit. And I just find them truly fascinating. So anytime I get to be around them and watch how they, I think what I love is I love to watch how they parent and how they speak to their spouses. It is lovely. It is lovely. I couldn't be Amish. If you were to say, Crystal, today, be Amish. Nope. I just don't think I'm that kind. Or hardworking. What is your favorite drink? Oh. I'm gonna feel some shame saying this. My favorite drink is, I think I have a couple. Two I don't really get anymore. My favorite drink is an ocean water from Sonic. If you have a Sonic around you and you've never tried ocean water, do yourself a favor and do it. Just do it. A good sweet tea, they don't make that in Wisconsin. They serve sweet tea, but it's not right. So sweet tea or like a fountain soda. Not, I drink soda. It's like it's my guilty pleasure. And I'll drink it out of a can, but I really love, sometimes my husband will bring home a fountain soda from the gas station. It's got to be in a styrofoam cup, and you got to have the right kind of ice. Not those big chunks, like crushed ice in a styrofoam cup with that fizziness of a soda. Jeez. That can make my day. A lot of people are coffee lovers. Like, they'll go to Starbucks every day or whatever. And I'm not going to say I don't like that. I like Starbucks. Weirdly, I prefer McDonald's iced coffee over Starbucks, which I know is weird, but I do. I'll drink coffee. I drink coffee at home. This morning I drank Santa's Blend. I don't know who it's by, though. It was like a little K-cup, 12 Days of Christmas sampler. But I am a soda drinker. And that just gets me in such a good mood. A soda in a styrofoam cup. Yes, I know styrofoam kills the planet. Yes, I am aware. But I save mine and reuse them. I'm weird. I'm aware. But if you save a styrofoam cup, crush up some ice cubes, because it's got to be the right kind of ice, and pour a soda over it, it's kind of the same thing. Kind of. Only kind of. That's enough about that. These are in a weird order. What is your favorite fairy tale? I don't know. I don't know if I have one. I think my favorite Disney movies, that's what I think of when I think fairy tale, right? My favorite Disney movies are, that's how far I got with one strand. I use the loop method. I stitch 2 over, obviously 2 threads, but I use 1 thread and start with the loop method. My favorite, so I would say, like, what Disney movies are obviously fairy tales, right? I love Disney. Like, probably more than my kids. Isn't that weird? My husband thinks it's funny. My friend went to Disney World last year and she brought me home a pair of ears. And I wore them. I wore them out and about. I've never been to Disney World. My favorite fairy tale. I would say my favorite Disney movies are... I think it depends. My favorite Disney soundtrack is from Aladdin. My favorite Disney love story is Beauty and the Beast. My favorite Disney fun movie that I think is fun, like my favorite Disney comedy, is Little Mermaid because of, it's just funny. I think it's just funny. But my favorite Disney movie of all time is The Lion King. That's pretty normal, right? Those four. Born in the 80s, those four. Yeah. That's it. Although I would really love to sleep for a super long time and have 7 people doing everything for me while I slept. That's like ideal, right? Okay. What is your favorite food? Kind of like the soda situation. I would say my favorite food is a French fry. My favorite food group is, well, not food group. My favorite like cultural food is Italian. My husband's is Mexican. I've had enough Mexican food to last a lifetime. I like Italian food. But my favorite thing is a French fry. French fries and a fountain soda. Gosh, it's the perfect day. What is your favorite holiday destination? I would say my dream destination is Disney World. I've never been. I would really like to do Disney World, Disneyland, and the Aulani Resort in Hawaii. Those are my three like bucket list vacations with my kids. I would say bucket list vacation by myself or with my husband would be like to stay on a ranch in like Montana or something for like 5 or 6 days. Yeah. That sounds amazing to me. But our current favorite family vacation spot, and it's probably going to be for a long time, is Door County, Wisconsin. I could be in a full-on anxiety attack. And the second that we pull, like we cross the bridge in Sturgeon Bay, it's like perfect. It's like the most perfect feeling in the world. Door County is water and state parks, a lot of wilderness, a lot of camping, boating, beaches, bike riding. There's a lot of little tiny cute boutique. There is one Walmart, right? One Walmart and one Target, I think. And they're both like right as you pull into Door County, like they're not anywhere close to the cute little towns. There is no fast food other than right by that Walmart and Target. It's all like mom and pop. And there are some like fancier towns. They have some of the best ice cream shops, and they have so many orchards. So many orchards. We love going there. Love going there. I like going there year round. There's different things to do. But I feel so calm. You know, I said possibly one of my favorite childhood memories was going to the coast. What's interesting about that now is I'm terrified of the ocean. I have a lot of irrational fears about a lot of weird things, and one of them is sharks or open water. Like, you'll probably never find me on a cruise. I've seen Poseidon one too many times. But a lake, especially a big lake like Lake Michigan, is just the most calming. And we're pretty fortunate. We live 12 miles from the lake. So we spend our whole summer at the beach. But there's something different about going 2 hours north of us to Door County. Ugh. I can't wait. We go every year, a couple times. I can't wait. The kids love it. Yeah, that and the other tradition we have every year is we go to Wisconsin Dells. And we stay in not the greatest hotel ever. It's a motel. But when you stay there, you get free passes to the largest water park for every day that you're there. So we just started staying there, and it's super cheap, and we're hardly in the room at all. But it's not the greatest hotel I've ever stayed at. But we're at this point now where my son is like, are we going to the Flamingo, Mom? Are we going to the Flamingo? I don't know if we could stay anywhere now. Even if we wanted to. It would break his heart. So those are the two places we go every summer. We go to the Dells. We didn't go this year, COVID. But we did go to Door County 3 times. And that's about right. Like once a month, a Door County trip for like a long weekend or something. Yeah. Your favorite ice cream flavor? Vanilla with peanut butter. Just a spoonful of peanut butter. And then I stir it and mix it until it's like the consistency of like a Wendy's Frosty. Perfect. Favorite music genre? I have 3. I mostly listen to Christian music now. Just because it's calming. But I also love country music from the South. But I also really love like 80s, what are those, 80s hair bands, whatever. I love that music. Yeah. Not like rock and roll, but like Journey is probably my favorite. Bon Jovi. Yep. What is your favorite physical activity? Dancing or swimming? I don't care for walking or running. I don't know. Some people love it. Some people love to go on a hike. I like to explore, but that's different than going on a hike. I like to explore at a slow pace. I have a really bad back. Really bad back. Chronic back pain, so going on just like a long hike or something, does my back in. What is your favorite quote? Well, this one's kind of long. It's actually a verse, scripture. It's the Alcoholics Anonymous prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Why can't I think of it off the top of my head? Accept the things I cannot change. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. To accept the things I cannot change, change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Something like that. Even before I got baptized and gave my life to Christ, that wanting to know the wisdom, to know like when to stop, just tell me when to stop. Otherwise I will kill myself trying. So that's probably it. Favorite snack, French fries. That's not really a snack, but we don't really do snacks in the house. What's your favorite song? Oh. I have a few. I have a few. If you go to my playlists, I don't know if you can see my playlists. I don't think you can. Actually, my favorite song is probably Don't Stop Believing. Yeah. There's a lot of current Christian songs that I really like that I kind of play on repeat. Cornerstone is one of them. Eye of the Storm is one of them. I really like Florida Georgia Line. A lot of things by them. But I would say my favorite song is Don't Stop Believing. Isn't this the weirdest order? The weirdest order. Your favorite sport? Cheerleading. I don't care what you say, that is a sport. I did competitive cheer for years. And got many sports injuries. Your favorite time of the day? Probably morning because that's when it's the most quiet. My house is usually clean. It's quiet. And I don't feel rushed to get anything done yet. You know, towards the end of the day, I start to feel rushed. Like I need to accomplish things. Favorite type of clothing? That would be comfy clothes. Comfy clothes. Some sort of t-shirt and leggings. I hate wearing jeans. And I understand that's a strong word, but I do. I hate denim. It's uncomfortable. Who is comfortable in denim? Ugh. Ugh. What is your favorite way to pass time? I should say cross-stitching, right? Possibly any sort of crafting. I don't know. I really love being given a task. Like, I do a lot of tasks for church. So, like, write out birthday cards for the kids from the Salvation Army for this month. And so you have a stack of them and you work your way through it. I love a task. I think that's why I really like payroll. I like doing payroll because it feels like a task. Any sort of like envelope stuffing. This is like probably very strange. But I love a mindless something that isn't hard for me. And I've done payroll now for 15 years. So payroll is like, I could do it with my eyes closed. Something like that. I love accomplishing something. What is the name of your favorite restaurant? Fred and Fuzzy's. It is in Door County. They make the best cherry margarita you have ever had in your life. And it's a restaurant on the beach, so you're in sand. On the lake. They have music playing. I also really like the atmosphere at anything on the water. Any restaurant on the water. I don't eat seafood. Ugh. I don't eat anything that swims. Or is friends with things that swim. You know, like distantly related, like crabs or anything. Nope, nothing that swims. But I love that atmosphere. Fred and Fuzzy's is fantastic, though. I'm all about the atmosphere. My husband is all about the meat and large portions. Who has the biggest portion and who has the best meat? I could care less. Who has the best cherry margarita and who has the best ambiance? I'm probably going to order chicken fingers anyway. Honestly. If they have chicken fingers, I usually order chicken fingers. I'm not a very adventurous eater. What is your all-time favorite town or city? Why? Ooh, I have to choose. I would say Sister Bay, Wisconsin. It's in Door County. Or Egg Harbor, Wisconsin. Or Fish Creek, Wisconsin. Basically, they're touching. Or Ephraim, Wisconsin. Ephraim, Ephraim, Wisconsin. My favorite town in the entire world. Yep. Google Ephraim, Wisconsin, and then look at the images, and you'll see it's on this like cove. All the buildings are white. Oh, it's amazing. And when you come down this hill and this curve into this town, and there's people walking. It's just amazing. Like, the town is on one side and the lake is on the other side of the main road. And there's all these old churches and Adirondack chairs. I love it. I love it. Give me an Adirondack chair, white buildings, water, but chicken fingers. So, that's my favorite town. I'm sure there's way more glamorous places, but for me, I like the slow-paced small town. So that is my last question for this video. I will show you how far I got. This is the pattern again. Santa Claus is coming to town. I am trying to get this bottom border done today. And I got that far. So quite a bit. A few strands of floss, 40 minutes of blabbering. I hoped you enjoyed this video. Oh no, things are flying. And I'm probably going to film another one in a couple days. I'm going to stack them up, get them ready for, I think, Fridays in December. Yeah. But until then, I will see you on Monday for my next Flosstube video. Have a great weekend. Bye.